Hello and welcome to the Somatic Movement and Mindset podcast with me, clinical somatic educator and founder of Total Somatics, Heidi Hadley. The Somatic Movement and Mindset podcast has been designed to help you gain a deeper understanding to how your mind and body work. You will learn about your amazing mind and body and why over time you can feel pain, recurring injuries and poor posture. Within this podcast, I will teach you why this doesn't have to be your future or the norm for you. Would you like to learn how to reduce pain, move freely, and gain a new lease of life? Let's get started.
Hello and welcome back. Now, this is the final of the podcast series that we've been discussing and considering about calming our mind and different strategies that we can use. So just before we start to develop into that podcast, can I encourage you, if you're watching this on the Total Somatics YouTube channel, to like, share, subscribe, and press the notification bell. So let us consider today a way that we can calm our mind, which will help us to basically, again, create a different practice that we can develop and bring into our daily activities. And that practice is visualization. It's one of my favorite, actually, and I've talked about it a lot within the membership. Now, visualization is used a lot in different situations, but specifically with professional athletes. So professional athletes will visualize their race, for instance, every minute detail. They've gone through it in their head. They've mentally rehearsed their race or whatever it is they're doing many, many times. And they've also experienced and visualized that feeling inside of when they win that competition. It's so real to them in their head that when they come to do their performance, it's as if they've done it so many times, it's non-negotiable, they're going to win. And so all the research is showing how powerful and all the different areas that light up in our brain when we practice visualization. Now, we don't have to be an elite athlete to practice visualization. We can use visualization for lots of different positive reasons and outcomes. And what I'd like to share with you is how we can use visualization to produce a positive feeling within our body, create a positive energy, and also to calm our mind. Now, our mind is full of imagination, and just consider when we were children, our minds were full of imaginations and stories and ideas and these images that we had in our head. And then as we get older, because we get stuck in routines and we just no longer use our imagination and we no longer visualize things. Some people do, but a lot of people just get stuck in a bit of a rut. And I remember, for instance, that my mum, when we were children, she was a big advocate for visualization and imagination. And she would, every time we saw a painting anywhere, she would get us to imagine that we're about to jump into that painting. And then she'd say, so what's it like in that painting? What do you feel? What are you experiencing? Can you tell me a story? And for instance, there was this, when we used to go to the dentist, there was this big painting of one of those old boats, with the big sails. And we used to go there every 6 months for our checkup. And she used to go, right, let's jump into the painting and let's just picture, where are we going on the boat? What's happening? Is it rough at sea, which it looks rough on the picture? And we would have these stories of the people on the boat and the rats running across the deck. We had such a vivid imagination. And of course, it was a great distraction for the dentist that we were about to see. But it doesn't take much to start stimulating our imagination and to create that visualization, really starting to access that part of our mind. And I encourage you to do that because when we practice visualization, it's a really powerful tool to create a calmness from within. For example, if you're sick and maybe you're in hospital at the moment and you're not sure when you're going to come out, but maybe you're missing home and it's getting you down. You can practice visualization in that setting to calm your mind and lift your spirits. For instance, what you could do is you could just close your eyes in that setting and you could just imagine that you're walking through the door of your home. What do you see? What do you smell? Is there a pet? Is there an animal that comes running towards you? Is there a loved one or a friend, anyone that's there that's just coming to welcome you. Also, as you maybe walk up the stairs or you start walking in the different rooms, can you just picture what you're seeing in your mind's eye? And more importantly, how are you feeling internally to be transported back there in your mind? And as you're doing this visualization practice, just notice how your breathing starts to become slower and deeper as you start feeling there's a calmness. And this is the reality of it, is if we're in a situation like a hospital where we just don't know our situation or a timeline, we can use our powerful imagination to just close our eyes, quieten down all the noises around us, and transport us into a very calm, relaxing setting. Again, say you have a pet and you're visualizing this. Can you smell your pet? Can you just feel the texture of your pet as you cuddle your pet? Can you feel the emotions that you have when you were to cuddle that pet? All those sorts of things are really powerful to access different parts of your brain and to just support your mental well-being in different situations. And also, maybe we could use visualization in another setting, and it could be if you want to improve your health and well-being. Again, I'd encourage you to close your eyes. Always close your eyes when you do visualization, because it just cuts out a lot of the external, the stimuli within the environment. But close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. So we're starting to center ourselves and bring our nervous system down a little bit. And notice how you feel when you can visualize how you're moving, how you're feeling. If you've been quite ill for a while or rigid with your movements or restricted, can you picture yourself in full health? So really immerse yourself in that experience. What does it feel like to feel healthy and well? Notice the people around you that seem happy to see that you're improving with your well-being. And as you continue to just visualize that experience, notice again how the calmness is beginning to feel greater within, and your breathing is becoming slow and deep. And again, just keep visualizing a healthier future. And then you can always just open your eyes, bring yourself back into the room, but feel that sensation within. And again, return to that at any time. And the thing is, we can return to those feelings because every time we do them, the sensations within, and then if we have a practice like a rehab program, or we're doing something like the Total Somatics online membership, whereby we want to improve, and we're doing a lot of the workshops and the movement sessions and the classes within the membership, we are moving in a positive direction to good recovery. And when we have these feelings, these good feelings from that visualization, it's almost like a cheerleader thinking, yeah, that's my goal. That's really my intentions. I want to focus on a really good well-being. And it keeps us focused. It keeps us motivated and inspired to continue with our practice, our rehab, our recovery, our somatic movement practice. And also, if we consider, and we've talked about this in previous podcast episodes, we are living at an amazing time when it comes to neuroscience, because neuroscientists have noticed, well, there's a lot of research to back this up as well, is that visualization is instrumental in improving our mental well-being, as well as staying fully focused on whatever it is we want to do. And if we're focused on healthy goals and intentions, visualization is really powerful to do that. So I would encourage you, as we come to a close with these few little episodes where we're looking at calming our mind, we can just go back to these episodes and play them through over and over. See how you can integrate these practices into your daily activities. Find what resonates with you. And this is going to help to regulate your nervous system. It's going to calm your mind, but you're doing it with a total somatic approach to your health and well-being, which means you're educated and you're empowered. And when you have those two things, education and empowerment, it changes the state of your nervous system. And if you and I stay connected, say with these podcasts, you're going to learn so much more about your incredible soma. But if you really want to delve deep and you really want to focus on specifics for yourself, come and join me and all the beautiful people from around the world in the Total Somatics online membership. You can join that by going to totalsomatics.com, click on the Join Now page, and if the membership doors are open, come on in. But if they're not at this point, just leave your details, your email address within the little box that you'll see on that page when you click Join Now. And as soon as I open the membership doors, you will be the very first to find out. However, if you want to start today and the membership doors are currently closed, please go to totalsomatics.com. Click on the shop page, and when you click on the shop page, you'll see there's an array of audios, there are video workshop classes, there are digital programs, and you can just play those to your heart's content because you have lifetime access to those. So there's lots of ways you and I can stay connected, and it really is about taking good care of your current and future self. So until next time, all my love and my very best wishes. Take care. Bye.
Thank you for joining me today. If you've enjoyed this episode, please leave a rating and also forward this on to somebody you know will benefit. To learn more about pain relief, plus how to improve your health and well-being, go to totalsomatics.com. Until next time, take care.